first Eid. Have you got started on anything?
No. I know that our mom is very passionate about cooking. She's probably made like a big feast or something.
Well, I think at this time, this Eid's gonna be very different because of quarantine and everything. So maybe to cheer up our entire family, we should make a bunch of different Eid sweets.
Good idea. Let's go.
I was thinking we could make kanafa.
What's that?
Well, it's a Middle Eastern recipe, which is a classic and perfect for Eid.
Sounds good, but how do you make it?
Well, first we're gonna look at what ingredients you have to have. You'll need 1 pack of vermicelli, around 150 grams, half a cup of ricotta cheese, half a cup of mozzarella cheese, half a cup of just plain water, and half a cup of sugar. You will also need 2 to 3 tablespoons of soft or melted butter, 1 teaspoon of rose water, and mixed nuts of your choice. We're using almonds and pistachios. First, you want to make the syrup that we're gonna put onto the kanafa. You're gonna mix together your half cup of sugar and half cup of water into one pot, which you're gonna cook at low heat until it has a one-strand consistency. Now we're gonna add our 1 teaspoon of rose water to our sugar syrup, which is cooking. After you've put the sugar syrup, we're going to preheat our oven to 370. And while it's preheating, we're gonna go to the vermicelli, which is still in the packet, and we can mash it up while it's still in the packet. So we can use it in our kanafa. Once the vermicelli pieces are very fine, you're gonna put them into a big bowl. Then we are going to add our soft or melted butter. Now we are going to create the layers of the kanafa. So take a small tray like this. And put a decent sized layer of kanafa at the bottom, pressing it down with the back of your spoon. For the next layer, we're going to add the cheese. First, the ricotta. Continuing the cheese layer, you're going to add your mozzarella cheese. Sprinkle it lightly. The amount of cheese you put is completely dependent on your liking. It'll work either way. For us, we like ricotta, so I added a little bit of extra ricotta. Once the cheese is all done to your liking, we're gonna do the top layer of vermicelli. Now, we're gonna bake it in our already preheated oven. Once the kunafa is out of the oven, pour the sugar syrup all over it. The kunafa is all ready, except for one finishing touch, the garnish. First, we're going to take our mixed nuts and spread it all around the edge of the kunafa. Once you're done sprinkling the nuts at the edges, we're gonna take some dried apricots and delicately just place them in the center of the kunafa. Sprinkle some nuts on top.
Are you all finished your kunafa?
Yup, it's all ready to go. What are you doing?
I did some research and I thought Firni would be the best option.
Firni? Isn't that like a milk pudding?
Yeah, but Afghani style.
That sounds delicious. You get started.
For this recipe, you will need 2 cups of milk. And we are going to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of cornstarch in that bowl. And let's mix it until all the lumps have disappeared. Let's warm the milk in the pot. Once the milk is warm, let's add the sugar. And mix it. And now let's add the cornstarch milk mix. Add 1 teaspoon of cardamom seeds crushed with sugar. Also, add half a teaspoon of rose water. When the firni has thickened, pour it into a tray. Once the firni is all set, we're going to sprinkle some thinly sliced pistachios.
So, are you done the firni?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Okay, so we got 2 things, firni and kunafa. Do you think we should make one more sweet or is it enough?
Typically at Eid, they're large feasts, and I think we should make like 1 or 2 more sweets.
That's true, the whole family's gonna gather together. I have an idea. I'm gonna make cupcakes.
And I'm gonna make cake pops.
Sounds great, let's get to work.
Firstly, we will need to get some cake. I've already baked my cake using a cake mix. And let's add this to a bowl. Then we're going to add some icing. Not too much that it makes it soggy, just a little bit. We're using around 4 tablespoons. Now we are going to mix it with our hands and crumble the cake with all the icing. Once your cake is all crumbled up, we're going to take tablespoons of it, dumping it into your hand and pressing it on sides to form a bowl shape. Microwave the candy melts, stirring every 30 seconds until it is smooth and creamy. Once the candy melts are all melted, we're going to stick a lollipop stick inside the candy melts and then put it inside a cake pop gently. And then put it in a separate plate. After you've attached your cake pops together, we're going to refrigerate them for 4 to 5 minutes. I've already refrigerated mine. And then we're going to add food coloring to our candy melts. 1 or 2 drops of food coloring, the color of your choice. I'm using green. And mix it together. Now let's cover the cake pops in candy melt and put it into the sprinkles. To start on the cupcakes, take cupcake molds and brush them with oil. We use environmental friendly reusable ones. Fill the molds with cake mix and bake.
Once the cupcakes are out of the oven, you're gonna take some vanilla frosting and empty it into a bowl. Next, we're gonna add in yellow food coloring. You can add whatever color you like. Now we're going to pipe the frosting onto the cupcakes. Once it's in the piping bag. Now we're going to put some sprinkles on the cupcakes. Finally, we are finished our cupcakes, our firni, our cake pops, our kunafa, and we have also added delicious dates stuffed with blanched and sliced almonds.
Also, apricots and raisins and cream rolls.
Eid Mubarak!